Hey, Biniam, good to see you here. We thought you might not come earlier in the year, but it's good you're here. Eritrea just keeps bringing riders through U23 junior. What is so special about Eritrea in Africa?
Thank you first. And yeah, indeed, like as we know, Eritrea, it's one of the country in Africa. They are more interested, and cycling is like a culture in Eritrea. So we do have a lot of races inside Eritrea. So that's actually the main fact. Eritrea is why better than the other countries in Africa, because we really like, and we really spend a lot of things to improve and to develop on cycling, and everybody also working on that. But I would say for sure, if there is more opportunity and more other big investment, if you do in Eritrea, I think it might have a lot of riders. But I think already in the past we saw a lot of good riders from different countries, included Eritrea. So I think we need to have even more for the future. I hope this event will help for Africa to grow.
Hi, Filippo Ricci, Gazzetta dello Sport. I have two questions. Is it possible? Very short. The first one, yesterday Pogacar said that he's feeling inside this World Championship historic, unique. These are the words that he used. I want to have your opinion on that. How do you feel? And the second one, going back to 2018, when you were here as junior and you won everything, what do you remember? It was obviously another age almost, but what do you remember of that time?
Yeah, I think first I need to answer the first question. Of course, if you travel from different continents, everything is different. Just to keep in mind, Africa it's a really massive continent, so we are completely different than each other. Especially, I travel few countries in Africa. It's completely different, but it's really honor and pleasure to be here in Rwanda, because it's one of also the country they like sport, and they are also super passionate about this sport. And you see also the people is always welcome, and really beautiful people, and also nice place to ride the bike. Of course, I think maybe that's why he's more attractive in this country, I guess. And the other thing, 2018, that's actually my first outside Eritrea competition, I would say international competition. And I do won the event time trial, team time trial, also road race. But back then, when you are junior, I think you really don't know your main potential, so you can try to do everything. And but when you come in the big level or on the world tour level, it's completely different. You just need to stick in one potential you have. So but now it's completely different than 7-8 years ago.
I remember that in the beginning of the year you had some doubts to come here because the parcours is quite hard. Could you take us back in the process, how you decided to overcome your doubts and to come here and to show yourself in Kigali?
I can answer maybe this in quite simple way. In Liège, Bastogne-Liège, I never go, even in Lombardia, because it's quite hard, and I don't want to go there just to be at the start and to drop to be DNF. It's not nice, especially in this kind of occasion. It's the first time in Africa. It's really huge for us and African riders, and if you see this parcours, never good for any African rider. Even if you say to me the name, it's way hard for everyone. So it's not nice, to be honest, because it's first time in Africa. So maybe it might be better if you give more opportunity to the African riders, because if you see now already the junior time trial, everything, we don't do actually nothing, because it's way more harder for African riders. So it would be nice if you give opportunity for the African riders. So that's why I was a little bit doubted at the beginning of the season, just be here, and then it's very hard, the parcours. So for me, I would like always to be there and try to compete or try to do something, especially for myself. Now I always like to do good result or try to do the best out of it. But in the end of the day, like I said, I am always happy to wear my national team jersey and to represent my country. And the national team asked me to be there to help the team, and I accept with 100%. And that's why I'm here to support my teammate.
Biniam, my name is Jason Gay. I'm with the Wall Street Journal. Question is, you know, the idea of an event like this is not just showcasing the state of cycling, but growing it, and growing it specifically in Africa and Rwanda. You know, to your mind, what is most necessary to grow it? Obviously, you know, years have shown that there's talent here, but to your mind, what is most necessary in terms of growing athletes into elite level competition? Is it equipment, coaching, training? Is it a combination of all those things? What, to your mind, are the next steps that are needed?
Thank you. I think that's the most interesting question. Yeah, that's true. I think the first thing we need is the basic things, because we just know, like, just go ride a bike and competition. But right now it's completely different bike than 20 years ago. So we are already way far behind the European races. So if you want to compete, especially in the biggest event in the cycling, you need to have everything, of course, from the basic things. So if you look back, yeah, we're also struggling about to buy a bike, because yeah, in Europe it's already now 15,000 the best bike if you want. So if you look back here, it's, I don't know which family need to spend this money. It's way more harder. So of course you need someone to help you. Besides that, also the government, you need to work on that, try to support the people, especially the people they don't have the finance, and of course also try to develop and to improve from every single point, because like I already see a lot of riders here or in different countries in Africa, like the bike is completely different measurement than the real fact you need to have on the bike scale. So sometimes you see the saddle is so high, or the stem is too low. So it will destroy you really in few months. So we really need to have the basic things. So we don't need to have exactly like the biggest races or something like this. We just need to have, of course, better coaches, better nutrition, and the bike stuff also try to help, because in Europe, I think if you look, there is a lot of teams every year they change bikes. So the second-hand bike, maybe if they give support to few countries in Africa, this might help also a lot of riders. So yeah, like I said, and in the end of the day, also the opportunity to have to race in Europe. So that's, for me, if I can tell my story, that's actually the only thing. It helps me, and also maybe if I can see myself from different riders, I think me and really few guys, we find the opportunity when we are 17, 18 years old. We go to UCI, we learn a lot of things, and also we race as a junior, under 23, and then the moment we go to the pro level, we don't need to learn anymore. We're just there to compete, because we already came to Europe really early. So that might help a lot, I think, for if you give this opportunity for the other African riders.
Jason Saginia from RFI Kiswahili, Nairobi. Biniam, of course, as an athlete who has competed at the top level at the Tour de France and won some accolades there, being an African, how do you feel when you race to the streets in Africa here, when you compare that when you race through the streets in Europe? And secondly, how do you think this tournament or this championship will help improve and grow cycling in Africa, being you are from a country that is well known for producing top cyclists here in Africa?
Yeah, first it's I mean it's always nice to race on the biggest event in the world. It's really pressure. I mean a lot of pressure on your shoulder, because you really care your country, especially because there is a lot of people expect you to do more, and that's actually nice in the other hand, but the other hand is not nice. But of course, if you are here in Africa, you really feel like home race. Especially for us, we really don't have that much races in Africa, so that's I would say the only opportunity we have this year. For me, it's already been a long time since I came in Rwanda or African Championship, so that's a nice opportunity to be here and to look the people, because for us it's it's always a nice feeling, nice experience to race in Africa, and that also gives me a lot of motivation to ride my bike. And besides that, also, Eritrea is known the best country in Africa for cycling. I think, like I said, it's just a long story. It's not like the last 10, 20 years, we just coming really short way. It's every experience we have, like from the past, really long time ago, that's helped us, I think, to develop and also to know the knowledge in cycling and try to improve ourselves every single moment. And we have also a lot of really passionate people to help and try to progress the cycling in Eritrea.
Hey Biniam, so how was your welcome in Rwanda? So what did you experience?
So far, so good, to be honest. I think the last time I was there is 2020, so it's been already for a couple of years. I never visited Rwanda, so for me personally it was beautiful. And since I arrived from the airport, like I said, the people is super nice, friendly, really good welcome. So so far so happy, and everything is going well.
All right, so thank you again for taking the time to be with us. Welcome to Rwanda, and we're looking forward to seeing you out there.
Thanks so much, guys.
Yes, so there'll be opportunities for interviews. My colleague Nico here will take the request. Please come to the front if you want to do an interview.